Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Sarah with Sarah's Book Break, and today it is World Shakespeare Day. So because of this holiday, we are going to go ahead and talk about some books that focus on Shakespeare and his plays. So to start off, I wanted to ask, what is your favorite quote or play from Shakespeare? So let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. And now let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to just share a few of my favorites from Shakespeare, but just so you know, Usborne Books and More has a lot of options when it comes to Shakespeare and his plays. The first one is our illustrated stories from Shakespeare. Now this is one of my favorite series because it's just really good, beautiful quality. I always talk about these books, but they're padded hardcover books and they come with a ribbon bookmark. And in this one, there are 6 plays from Shakespeare. Now these are abridged, so these are a great option to introduce your children to Shakespeare if they're not ready for the full plays. The plays that are included in this one are Twelfth Night, Romeo and Juliet, The Tempest, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Macbeth, Hamlet, and then at the end you can also learn about the life and times of William Shakespeare. So I was reading through that and learned some interesting facts. And I found out that they don't know exactly when his birthday was, but they predict it's around April 23rd. So that's why we celebrate World Shakespeare Day on this day. Okay, so I wanted to show inside one of these. So we're going to start with the Twelfth Night. As you can see, it gives a little bit of a summary. When Shakespeare wrote Twelfth Night, people used to celebrate Christmas over 12 days, finishing with a feast on the 12th night. This play would have been staged at that feast. A love story full of ludicrous twists and turns. It was the perfect entertainment. So that tells how the play came about. And then the next page is going to tell about the characters that are in the play. And it not only will tell who the person is, their name, but it tells a little bit about their personality and the characteristics of that person. So this is Viola, a young noblewoman, disguises herself as a servant named Cesario. So this really helps with getting into the story and understanding it. And then you have a table of contents and it begins the chapters. As you can see, it has pictures on every page and the text is written so it's easier to understand, so it's not the Old English Shakespeare that is in the original plays. But a great way to get kids into Shakespeare and understanding it and understanding what happens in the stories. And let me also show you at the back where it talks about the life and times of Shakespeare. So right here you can see that it talks about his circumstances growing up, how he was introduced to plays, how he met Anne Hathaway and was married, and then some struggles and hardships that he went through in his lifetime. And then at the end, you can find a timeline of his works and all the plays that he wrote. And then what I love about Usborne Books is they often have, with the nonfiction topics, the quick links, which are safe internet links that you can check out online and learn more about this topic. It's not the same stuff, it's additional stuff that you can add to their learning. Now the next one is, if you are a fan of Where's Waldo or I Spy Books, or that's what you enjoy growing up, this is very similar to that. And this is a great way to get kids into Shakespeare without them even realizing it, because this is a fun I Spy book. Now, in each of these sections, there will be 10 plays. I don't know if you can see this. So the plays include As You Like It, Julius Caesar, Twelfth Night, Macbeth, The Tempest, Much Ado About Nothing, Antony and Cleopatra, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet. And then at the back there are some answers. And then on each page, there is going to be a summary of that play. And then it's a brief outline of what happens in the play. So they actually learn about the play. And then at the top, up here, you can see there are some characters that they get to find on the next page. So then the next page you turn over and it's like that Where's Waldo Seek and Find aspect, and you find the characters that were shown on the top of the page, and then you also look for Will. This is Will, William Shakespeare, and you try to find him on every page. He's hidden on every page also. So here's Julius Caesar. I was just looking through this, I found Cassius was hidden right there. Here's another, this is Mark Antony right there. So lots to see, lots to learn, and very fun for kids to try out. And like I said, at the back of the book, you will also find the answers to all of these, so they can check their work, or if they can't find something, they can always look in the back to find it. And finally, the last one I wanted to share is from our Words of Wisdom series. This is a coloring book, and this is great for younger kids as well as adults. It's a fun one to have, and it's very beautiful. So what they've taken is they've taken popular quotes from Shakespeare's plays, and then they've turned it into a beautiful page that you can color and punch out. They're 9 by 12s, so they're great for posters. You can hang them up as decorations. What I also love is that on the back of each of the quotes, they have an explanation. So this one is from Henry VI, and it tells which part is from, which scene, and then it says a little bit about it. Part 3 was one of Shakespeare's history plays, the last play in a series dealing with the rule of King Henry VI of England and Wales. So it tells about it, and then you can also read those quotes. So just a great option if you are a fan of Shakespeare. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. To thine own self be true. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that one. These are just beautiful. Each one is unique and gorgeous. And this would be a great gift for anyone that loves Shakespeare. So there are lots of them to choose from, 24, and here they are colored in on the back. This is only $6.99, so very inexpensive for this book option. All right, that is everything that I'm going to share with you today for Shakespeare Day. I hope you have a wonderful Shakespeare Day, whether you celebrate by talking like Shakespeare in his plays, or you enjoy some of his work. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and let me know what your favorite quote or play is, and have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.